Okay, yeah, one line of forward. And changing. Arms out to the side, one palm facing up, looking at the palm, and rotating the arms, looking to the palm that's facing up. Circling the arms. And back. In and out. Side to side. Hands on the waist and circling. Come on in. And other way. Feet together, hands on the knees, circling the knees. And other way. Standing up, ball of the foot on the ground, circling the ankle. Yeah. And changing direction. Other side. And changing direction. And jogging around the outside. Facing in. Facing out. And jogging. Facing in. Facing out. 5 squats. After you've done that, continue jogging. Running backwards. Running forwards. 5 squats. Continue jogging. Coming down to a walk and lining back up. And then 10 press-ups. Okay, standing. And jumping jacks. Forwards and back. From the waist. Jumping jacks. Forwards and back. From the waist. Shaking out the arms, shaking out the legs. Okay, grab some water. Okay, let's get some sticks. How many pairs do we have? 1, 2, and 4. Nice. Okay, if you want to pair up, pairing up, please. Pairing up with a partner, please. One stick for you. One stick for you. Stick for you. And a stick for you. It's quite heavy, so. Okay. Right. First sequence. Let's go. Okay. This one is coming round, big swinging. Going to come, same as the morning. Going to do a straight block for a side attack. Going to hit the face. Once we've done this, upper crane onto the arm, controlling the shoulder, stepping behind the leg and attempting to take down. Don't actually take them down because that can lead to some back injuries, but yeah, place the foot and get them off balance, but in a controlled fashion. So again, big swinging movement from the stick, hitting the face at the same time, controlling the shoulder and the arm, stepping behind their leg, planting, and twisting as if you're about to take them down. Okay, go for it. Yes. Shoulder control, stepping behind that foot. Yes. Planting, sinking, and then you're able to pull round this way, around, tripping the person over your leg. Yes, yeah. So once you're here, sorry Steve, there, planting behind the heel and round this way. Okay. Ball. Yes. Stepping behind this foot.
With my left foot?
With your right.
Okay.
Yeah. Planting that heel.
And then
Controlling the shoulder and pulling around this way. Yeah. Yes. Really sinking into that. Because if you're like this, the chances of this leg coming out of root is quite high. But if it's nice and stable, weight in both legs, you can pull the person round and down, using that as a solid brace. Yeah.
When you're hitting?
So you've blocked, you've hit, controlling the arm that has the weapon, hand on the shoulder, right foot behind there, sinking right down, and then round this way.
Around this way.
Yeah.
Supposed to lick me on the nose.
Yeah.
Because I can't get over the top of his. Like,
Yeah.
if I went,
There.
I have to go underneath him.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a think. There. Yeah, that's difficult, isn't it? I guess with this one it could be the same with the addition of a kick to the nuts.
Yes, I'd rather do that.
Yeah. Took a while. This. I'd rather do that. Yeah.
If I come across you in a dark alley, I'll,
Skadoosh. Yeah. Bang. Yeah, good.
Should we switch?
Yeah. And switch if you haven't already. Switch who has the weapon. Bonk. So that'd be yes, yeah. Round this way, away from the person rather than towards them. There, there, yep.
Miles away to start.
Yeah.
So we need to be close to the radar.
There. Getting behind that foot.
Getting behind it.
Yeah. And really dragging them round this way. Round to your right.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Round to your right.
Round to my right.
Yeah. Once you've planted that foot. Then you're using the leg as a trip point.
Oh, so I'm pushing, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This way. Yeah. Try pulling round this way.
Pulling
Yeah.
the wrist around.
Yeah, so once here, this way. Yeah. So you're using the full benefit of that leg there. That's it.
Took my knee out.
Safe for time?
Yeah, let's try.
Right in the ghoulies. Bang, bang. Yeah. You could also, depending on what kind of shoes you had on, if you're a fan of stilettos,
oh no.
donk.
I am from Essex, but no.
Yeah. Or with boots down the shin. That'll suck.
Nasty.
Yeah. Rather than this, to make sure you can just straighten the eyes. Yeah. They can't see,
Yeah.
and you're sort of 50% of the way there. Can't see nuts, run away.
Yeah, I mean, that's like
Tried
everything, isn't it?
and tested.
Especially because of my height, it's
Yeah.
just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Salute to your partners, please, and change. Change. Find a new partner. Find a new partner, please. So those without sticks, find someone new with a stick. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Good. And same again. Same again. Yeah.
No, I was just thinking what I should do with the rest, because obviously, because the pitch is really tall, I was kneeing him in the bits. So I try and trip you over. I'm not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. There. Good. And what you want to try and do is once you've blocked that, attach here,
Yeah.
plant, nice solid, and not so much this way, but round. Oh, this way, sorry. Round this way.
I'm supposed to be defending myself.
Another yeah, third party injury. Oh my God. Another one to do, which would be good, is once you've attacked, if they are bigger, stronger, thumb in the eye.
Yeah.
Thumb in the eye,
Thumb in the eye.
and then drag them round and do the same trick. Yeah,
Okay. I'm getting good ones.
yeah,
That's an eyeball.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta do it.
Would you be ready to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If someone was attacking me.
I would.
If they were really attacking you, trying to kill you, yeah.
Absolutely.
Do whatever you can.
Yeah.
I'd definitely do it.
But how do you, like, how would you know there was just some drunk guy in a bar that just wants to rough you up a bit, or like your life is in danger?
It doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If they're trying to assault you with an iron
Or
bar,
if you blind them, then like lawsuits, like all kinds of crazy stuff.
it doesn't matter.
Have a king hit and you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Just don't take the risk.
Self-defense is self-defense. Most places have cameras.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. It's all wrong.
If anything, also one thing I learned is from CCTV is if you have your hands open, it's actually you're pushing the person away. So even if it's on there and you've got the thumb in the eye, you're open hand.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
not.
what they say, is that
I have heard that.
Yeah.
when you're in
Yeah.
your police cells, it depends on the box, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
you can sell
Open hand,
CSI.
if you can. If it's, if you really need to sort the person out and it turns into a fight, then obviously fist. But open hand is better anyway. They're less likely to break your
Hurt
hand.
your-
Exactly.
your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just used like the brick breaking, like part of the palm.
Exactly that. Yeah. And if the thumb had to accidentally work its way into the other person's eye, then that's it.
I was going for the nose and
Well, their
whatever
eyeballs got in
happens.
the way,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Good. Let's have another look. Let's have a look. There. Round. Cool. Nice. Good. Okay, let's see what the next one is. Okay. Right, salute to your partners, please. Next one, Priska. Okay, let's do. Yeah, how are we going to work this one? There. Right, let me check once again, just to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. So this one is coming down like so, taking it off the one side. We want to use, if it's coming down, we want to use a 90-degree angle, take it off center. From here, we want to step in, putting the forearm, nice, lovely bony bit of the arm, right into the back of the tricep. Going to step round and then saw away at the back of the tricep. So again, if you want to come round and have a closer look, just to make sure. So this is coming down like this, there, out to one side, lovely bit of bony there, to the tricep. And if they're resisting, it's quite easy to break, but if you come down and you can saw if they're resisting. You can bring them down to the ground, but for the time being, let's just bring them down so that they're horizontal. You've got control of the weapon, their arm, and the situation. Okay. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Yeah. Same partners. Ah, you've lost a partner. Okay. So it's coming down there, other side, that way. And then forearm, bony bit, right into the back. And you want to push down and lift up.
With my inside leg, yeah?
Yeah. So you can lift up with your right, so you pull it this, and then push down with the, yeah, that's it. Yeah. There, cross, down. Yeah. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, good. And the good thing is if they're resisting, because it's quite a sensitive place anyway.
Yeah.
It's it can, it can hurt. Some people are tougher than others, and that's when if you start sawing away at the back of the arm, it's pretty tough. Other side. Yeah. There. That's okay. Bang, bang. Yeah, and pulling up with your left, pushing down with your right. Yeah, that's it. Like a counteraction. Yeah. With the forearm, that's it. Bony. Yeah, good. Getting that bone right into the meat of the arm. Bang. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, right. Other side. Yeah. There, good. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay, I'm going to be... That's fine, that's fine. That's okay. Bang, bang, good. Bang, bang, yeah, good. Yeah. Did he say he was going to the loo? I guess.
Next time the Spanish police come at me with a bat and going on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Wang, good. Okay, I'm just gonna, if you give me 2 minutes, I'm just gonna check. Okay. Hello. Yeah, yes. Forearm. You want the forearm and you want to pull this into you. So once it's coming over and down, this way. This way.
Damn, that is intense.
It's a sweet round.
Yeah, round, forearm right into the tricep. If that's not enough, bring them down, pulling up, pushing down, and soaring. Soaring with the bony bit into the meat to the back of the arm.
Could you do it to me once just so you can watch really quick?
Oh, can I just one?
Oh, you want to do one? Oh,
Yeah, just because it's in my head.
Oh, yeah,
now.
yeah, sure. Here we go.
1 minute, there. So you want to bring it right in, down, push down as hard as you can. Hard. What's pulling?
No, you're not even close.
Yeah.
Do I
And
twist this?
you want to get that bony bit in, right in, as hard as you
Twist
can.
it, actually, now
with
I
the
have more
forearm.
room.
Yeah,
I think the other direction, maybe. Yeah.
yeah.
If you twist inwards, now I can bend away from you.
I would put your body weight in if you can. Because at the moment, what you're doing is this. Yeah. But if you come down, yeah,
I'll try that.
yeah. And
Quickly,
if you,
while I've got it in my head.
yeah.
Okay, let's go.
That's the back of the shoulder. You want the tricep. That's it. And you want to sink down onto it.
Oh,
Bend,
that's it. That was it.
yeah.
No, it's okay. It doesn't hurt that much.
Yeah.
But you,
Bending your legs as well. Yeah, good. Let's have a look. Yeah. There's more vicious ways of doing this, which is great, right? So you can. So it's coming, yeah, this way. I've done it the wrong way, but then I can just break the arm. But if it's coming down this side, here, you can pull and bring the person round at the same time. So I'm using the entire twist of the body and the elbow and pulling this. You can then use your thigh as a place to then soar at the back of the arm.
I could do something with my arm then, right?
Do you want to try?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I could do that, no?
Yeah. If you wanted to.
I could.
But then it's just,
But yeah, it's so much faster when you
yeah.
are in the fight.
You okay?
So I, yeah.
yeah, even with like a gentle amount of pressure, it's
Yeah.
just like
And that's the thing, once it's coming down, even just, pulling
Totally agree.
and this, and soaring.
On the leg, right? You said.
You can pin it against the thigh. You can imagine that as your workbench and you're soaring the piece of wood. Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah. And also, because you are here, and you've got here, and fold the elbow that way. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
Do it through him.
Yeah.
Show him.
Okay. So there, good. Yeah, you want to push this forearm right in, pulling this up at the same time, this way. Yeah. So pulling the wrist up, forcing the tricep down. If they're giving resistance, then you start soaring at the back of the tricep. Yeah, soaring motion. Oh yeah, yeah. And then if that's not enough, and you're in this position, onto the thigh, so it's completely trapped, and then you've got more pressure into the tricep, which is good. Well, for you, not the person that's attacking.
So he has to go extra because
So,
use the thigh. He would have to
so you can turn round and round this way, round, down, and through. More pressure, more pressure, more pressure, all the way down, till it's making contact on your thigh. Yeah. So, for instance, sorry, Steve, it's coming round, down this way. Yeah. And as it makes contact, then you can really dig and sort of.
need to. Yeah, you can feel it straight away, yeah?
And then if it's, if they're not coming down, then you can really push and pull and break the arm. So control, still fighting, fold the arm. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. How are we doing? I see some looks of inquiry.
Oh no, I think. Do you want to show him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going the other way. Oh, I thought we cracked it then. Okay.
That way, down. That's it. Yes. Yeah. All your weight. Well, maybe
Yeah.
I mean, all of it, but
pushing down, pulling up, sinking.
yeah.
This way.
Yeah. Can I do it once for him?
There, round. Yeah. You want as much leverage as possible, so further down.
Oh, further down.
And forearm, the bone.
So
Right
not so
in
much the
there.
wrist, but this.
Yeah.
And then pushing down.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Good.
Cool. Thanks.
No worries. Okay, salute to your partners. And change partners. Change partners, same technique. Same technique, change partners. Okay. Good. There, round and down. Good. And if you can, probably here. It's like connective tissues there. So
Was
you
I
got
too high up?
Yeah. So
Okay,
you're
so
out
here.
there. Yeah. Bang, bang. Yeah. So you can. So it's got quite evident tricep muscles here.
That's the spot.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. Where the tendons turn into the muscle.
Right.
That's where it's going to be.
We've got a
Worth.
marking to show me exactly where.
X marks the spot. Okay.
That might help. If you're just following me, it's nice, but there is no leverage.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
More pressure from.
And you can sink.
Against your knee, you can't push as far as you would.
So if you sink further, that's it. If you sink further onto the thigh, and then once you've got it pretty much trapped, back and forwards. Yeah. One. Bang, down, and then saw with the bony bit.
I still feel like because I'm against your knee, I'm not. Yeah, but that feels tender.
Yeah. It's the being too kind to each other.
I feel like I'm resting on his knee like a little baby.
You know, give it a bit. But obviously, when people say, "Okay, no more," then people have got to feel that it works in order.
Like, yeah.
Is that pulling on?
There, round. Yeah, good.
So
What do I do if you muscles my muscles his way out? So for
Muscles-
example, like
Yes, here.
here, and then if
Yeah. So you want it here,
I. Okay.
and then you want to really pull and push at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you can, when you come round and down, onto your thigh, and start soaring at that area. Yeah.
I'm on it.
And when it's done quickly, it's tough. Like trying to muscle your way out of this kind of motion is quite tough. Yeah. Round, down. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
And
Yeah.
got my foot. Okay.
It's good. There, round, down. Yeah, exactly that. And really, yeah. Good. Good. Okay. Doing well? Feeling it? Yeah, yeah. Got the technique?
I think so.
Nice.
Feels good.
I wouldn't actually want to get hit by a stick though, but yeah, I mean, being in a dark alleyway would
Yeah.
be a different
Yeah.
thing, obviously.
I mean, who knows what the world has in store for us. Yeah.
At least now I know the movement.
Exactly that, right? So, and it's the thing, is like, with these, repetition is key.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it to a point where it happens,
Yeah.
you know.
It's good to think about it. There's not time for that.
There's none there. So you want to be able to like, oh, okay, bang, yeah. And do it with such ferocity that you can, scare the living hell out of them,
Right.
you know.
Maybe shock them out of their anger. or
For sure,
whatever's happening.
yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah, if you continue for now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, right. This round. Okay, let's incorporate something different. Okay, salute to your partners, please. Salute to your partners. And we're going to build off this movement a little bit. So Prisca, may I borrow you again, please? Thank you. Okay, let's go here. So same movement. It's coming down on top. Okay, if they're immensely strong, like Prisca, right, and she's not necessarily fighting, we want to put our forearm on the back of the elbow here, and we can step out and bring the person down this way. So once again, here, locking the elbow straight with the forearm, stepping out, away, and down to the floor. And one more time, because Prisca loves this. Here, latching on, locking the elbow straight with the forearm, stepping out and down to the ground. Okay. Same partners, new exercise. Okay.
Like this is the angle.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then do I keep pulling in like this?
So you want to sink right
Oh,
on,
I'm not stepping. I'm not.
stepping right out and down. Yeah. And down. Yeah. Not so much away, but you step out and then you come down. It's one of the moves from the Swan Young. Yeah, yeah. So it's coming here, out to the side. This isn't working. Forearm to straighten out. got both hands on the wrist, out this way, and down this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Start with the normal.
You make contact, yeah.
So, and this is, he's resisting, so then
Yeah.
I switch to this.
To straighten out the arm, and then
step.
you step out as far as you can, and you keep pressure.
Like lock this like as best as you can.
So that he can't.
Yeah,
Currently, I can.
that's
So this,
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
elbow's locked.
Yeah.
And now I'm going.
yeah.
okay.
You're pushing it down like this. Was trying to keep that forearm locking out their arm, right to the ground. There. Yes. Yeah. See, a few tweaks, and you got it. Yeah. Good. Okay. How we doing? Unsure?
Right?
Unsure?
A
Okay.
little bit. You keep
Yeah.
both. You've got both hands on the wrist. Then,
Yes. Yeah. Both hands on the
Yeah. When
wrist.
you step out, you
Yeah.
just try it now. Just
So nice and slow. There. Back of the arm. So you've gone to do the first move, where you've got the forearm on the back of the tricep on the
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah,
So like this.
yeah.
He's really strong, so you bring your forearm. You lock out his arm this way. Hang on a second. Trying to keep your forearm there.
Okay.
So you're locking out his arm,
Yeah,
and then you're gonna,
your wrist like that. You know.
yeah,
and then pull it.
and then you want to step out and down. Yep. So you're putting pressure on the elbow this way and
Yeah,
down.
click. Sort of try and get it clicked.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Takes some practice,
Yeah.
but once you get it,
You didn't have a grip with your second hand. You just had your hand there. You just resting.
so yeah, let's have a right to show. Yeah. So once you've got, you're here, and you try to come in here.
Ah, yeah.
You bring your forearm round
Okay.
to lock out that arm
Yeah. You see, he's got me already. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. Both hands on the wrist,
Yeah, so it's using that bit.
and then you come out and down this way. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There. Come to do that.
Do I grab with my thumb on the
So you
side?
go to do the initial move where you're doing the tricep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
And then you want to try and lock out the elbow with your forearm. So if I show you in person just quickly. So you've blocked there, you've come into the tricep.
okay.
Forearm comes down. See how it's locked out this way. You want to keep that locked, and then you step out down this way.
Okay.
Yeah. If your forearm's on top like that, you can just bend it.
Gotcha.
Has to be point up with the forearm locking it, and then bang, straight through. Yeah. There. Tricep. Good. Better. Yeah. Yeah. And you really want to, not so much, you can twist, but you want to step out as far as you can and sink.
Okay.
Sink down. Yeah. Yeah. There. It's key that you try your best so that when you grab, that you're making sure that the point is up. If it's out, it won't work.
It's easier to bend.
Yeah, and you get the forearm on the back here, and then you can come down.
Okay.
Yeah. There. Yeah. Turning, twisting. Yeah, that's it. And now stepping out and twisting down to the ground. There. Yeah. That's it. Good. Yeah.
It's still not pressing down enough.
Nice. Cool.
Bend my arm. I want you to lock it. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. There, down. Good.
Again, yeah.
Good. Has everyone had a go? Everyone had a go?
I don't comfortable.
Okay, if you want to put the sticks back, and we'll move on to defending from chokes, which is a good one. So yeah, defense from chokes.
Oh,
Next, yeah.
okay.
The good old swinging arms. Yeah. Okay. Right. Defense from chokes. We've got three major ones. So, Priska. Is everyone me? No. Okay. Grab some water. Seems like people are grabbing water. Yeah, please. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we got some big swinging movements now, coming down to different types from different locations, wherever you may be. Okay, right. Priska is enraged and she's choking me. Fully. Yeah. There's two ways you can do this. You can bring your, it's okay, especially with the mic there. Bring your hand up, and not so much the arm, but you want to turn with the waist this way, following up, turning back, and striking to the face. So really, really choking me. This way, up, not the arm, from the waist this way, breaking the grip and coming back. The other way of doing this is coming up underneath and this way into also the moves that we've been doing, if you have a look, yeah? So again, two options. Straight up with both, one or the other. Turning away, using the actual shoulders to break the grip and coming back and attacking, or bringing the shoulder underneath, arm underneath, swinging the arms out of the way and into the arm locks that we've been doing. Okay, thank you very much. Stay with your current partner for now. And once you've got the moves, once you've got the move down, give it some juice. Okay. There.
Stronger than me.
Okay. Delayed reaction. Okay, so yeah, so the one you're doing, you're going to get your shoulder underneath. So you're going to bring that shoulder underneath and then swing it round.
Like
And
that, or-
controlling the arm.
yeah.
So you can, so Tina, if you choke me, so the way that you want to do it, give it some beans. Yeah, here, underneath. And then you can control the arms this way. If you get one arm, you can go into that. Or the other way, rather than underneath, is straight across this way and back. Yeah.
Mixed up with the
You're doing both
Yeah.
at the same time.
idea.
Yeah.
My hat, sorry.
So yeah, so you can come straight up, turning from the waist, breaking that grip and coming round. Yeah.
Would you grab these hands one? No need.
There's no need to, yeah. There and back, yeah. And then from there you can come in and trap and use the sticky hands, yeah. And then the other way is crouching down a bit, getting the shoulder underneath this forearm and swinging up and round. That way, yes. And then controlling the arm through that way. Okay. So, same again? Same again? Same again? Okay, arms straight up. Straight up. Turn from the waist. There.
Oh, so I'm not using hair.
No.
Gotcha. Okay.
Using the entire, yes, good. And then the other way would be getting the shoulder underneath this arm, coming up and round. And then whilst you're coming over, you can attach onto that arm and go into that tricep. Yeah. So underneath, coming up underneath, taking control of the wrist, and then into that one, and the elbow. or the forearm and just into the back of the tricep.
Oh, gotcha.
So, okay, we got the first one.
Yes.
I got red marks.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. That
So
one.
got him here.
Yeah. Yes.
He's got my
Yeah.
wrist, so I can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the other one.
Yes.
Do I
So
come
hold
from
it.
under? Or?
Yeah. So you want to come under, but you want to try and get the shoulder underneath first, and then round. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So with meat, yeah. Really give it some things. Proper choke.
Okay.
Like with the thumbs on the neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Like here? Oh, really? Okay.
Like that. As hard as you can.
Okay.
There. And then back. And then the other way. And then the other way. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
And then this way. Yeah. And then into arm control this way.
It did take more force the second way.
Yeah. I was going
You'd have to be a little stronger to try the second method. Or?
slowly.
What's it?
I was going slowly.
You were going slowly. Oh,
Yeah.
that's probably why.
Yeah. But it's like big movements.
You see it one more time?
Yeah. What,
I just want to choke you one
the
more.
the second one?
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah. Yeah. So big movements. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you come here and then you grab the arm
Yeah.
from underneath.
Yeah.
And then you can.
So it's either straight up and across and this way, or up underneath and onto that arm. Yeah. Lots of waist movement.
So both are waist.
Yeah.
And the other one is just.
Yeah. Up, across, and around. Yeah. Straight up, across.
But like
So, yeah.
twist.
So, straight up, turn from the waist, and back round.
And
Yeah.
then boom.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You want to try?
Okay.
So we did
Yes.
done.
You done that? Yes. Okay. Second one. You want to get the shoulder underneath the forearms. You want to turn. You're going to bring that hand up and around. Big swinging movement. And then you can grab and then into that. Yes. Yeah. Good.
So our aim is once, but never like.
Cool. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Good.
That was okay?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okie dokie. Next one. So, as you've noticed, you need a lot of movement in this. So you need basically to be in a big, wide open area for this to work properly. Next is if your back is against the wall. So Priska's coming in. She's choking me right against the wall, and I might not be able to use these techniques fully because I need a full swing. So what am I going to do? I am going to go one hand over, one hand under, connecting from the hands. From here, I'm going to turn, and the arms are going to separate this way. So I'm going to actually use leverage from the wall, with my back on the wall, this way. So you've got to remember that it's not going to work this way, because obviously that's not going to work, but this way. So the arm that's underneath here, we're going to lift up and down with the other one, twisting from the waist this way. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay. I'll come round. If you have any questions, don't worry. Okay. So one over, one under, twisting that way. Yes. You got it? One over, one under. Got it. Easy. Easy peasy. Lovely. Yeah. Nice easy one. Love it. Yeah.
And when you're doing them slowly, go all the way that side.
Yeah. Okay. How are we doing?
That's not good, yeah.
There. One under, one over. That way. Yes. And you want to use your entire waist to come around. That 1 over, 1 under. Yeah,
Okay, I just need to visualise it in my
that's
head.
okay. Yeah,
go.
no worries. There.
Okay.
It's okay. You'll get it. You'll get it. Yes, that way. Good. Okay, salute your partners and find a new partner. Finding a new partner. Same exercise, please. There you go. Yeah, nice one. Same again, same exercise. 1 over, 1 under, twisting out. Yeah.
Hi, lovely.
Yes.
Couldn't you like punch or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
True where you want. It caught me by surprise. Yeah.
So yeah, we want to. That's it. Yeah.
You have to keep
Get
that
elbows
elbow
out.
up, otherwise your arm will slip off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably works better with two people the same height. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still good defense, especially for
Small women.
yeah. Good. And as soon as that grip is broken, with everything else that you'll learn, you're straight in.
Great.
Yeah. Kick into the next.
You'll have to do that now.
But only one thing.
Yeah. Good. I'm just trying to think of other ways that you could follow it up with. So you've broken the grip. And you could, yeah, I guess if you're quick enough, you could latch onto that. That'd be good. Yeah.
See again, like it slipped under and you could come. Sometimes I slip under the arm and then his arm's free.
Nice proud elbows.
What's that?
Nice proud elbows.
Proud elbows.
Yeah.
Really wide
Yeah.
elbows.
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And with force as well. Like get off. Get off me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good going over the motion and getting it done, but it's quite an easy one to learn. Everyone seems to have picked it up straight away. So once you're there, you can bring. If you choke me, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, really choke me. That's it. Here. I mean, if you're on the forearms, if I'm underneath the forearms here, the chances of slipping over, like coming underneath, like you were saying, are quite high.
Higher. So get
If I'm on the
as far-
elbows, then I'm in.
Yep.
Using the sticky hands.
So get higher up on the
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, good. All right. Okay, right. And the last one. So you're able to swing your arms, use that full power of the body to break the grip. We've had the one where your back is against the wall and you're able to use the wall as leverage to get this breaking the grip. Next one would be a good for situations where you're in an alleyway, where you don't have the space, but you still have space to your back. So again, Briscoe's choking me. And obviously I can't come out because you've got the alleyway walls here. What you want to do is you want to come right up underneath the elbows, hard and fast. Okay? Mm-hmm. Do you want to bend your arms slightly? Mm-hmm. Yeah. This way. So nice and hard, gripping hard. Here. And also coming back slightly. So you're breaking the grip, you're coming through. From here you can do lots of things. But yeah, nice, easy, quick movement. Palms underneath the elbows. It's like a very sharp shock to the elbows. Just enough to get the hands free from your neck. And then if you're able to, run away, obviously. or really give them some. One or the other. Yeah. Thank you very much. Same partners, please.
I was already struggling.
She was directly after.
We're just choking each
I
other.
was already there.
Okay, we are
So
together.
partners. This is the best bit.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
exactly that. Yep. So, yeah, yes.
nice face.
Some chin face. Yeah, it's good.
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 That's it.
Nice. Taking a big burp. Yeah. Round and round. Yeah.
I think you're kind of on the forearm. Are you trying to protect my elbow? Are you wanting to be on the forearm or on the
Elbow's good. Yeah,
elbow?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Because it'll be more uncomfortable if it's on the forearm. If it's on the forearm. So choke me properly. Oh, yeah, that's it. It's not going to be as uncomfortable. The threat of this breaking, if I do it hard enough, is going to be, you know, which I wouldn't do.
No, I know.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Cool.
But that's the goal.
Not like that.
Just break your arm right now.
Yeah. Good.
So if you're against the wall, it doesn't work because you need to step back.
Exactly. Yeah. It's also in the form we're, yeah.
Oh,
That. Yeah.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that again. So here and
Yeah. So
I
it could
almost
be.
went full power and I was like, no.
It could be underneath, or it could be this.
Yeah.
It's application. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Why is everybody watching my face?
It's good. She's got a good turtle face.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look. I take it.
If someone's attacking you and you suddenly
Yeah.
go,
Oh yeah.
that'll freak them out for at least 1 second.
It's good defense.
Yeah.
Against getting choked. If bring the chin in. You know when we do the some chin, we see
Yeah.
people doing the face.
I tried that.
Oh. It's good. It's good defense. Yeah. It'd be good just to freak them out there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Do that.
Just before. Good. Yeah. Good. Nice. Okay, salute to your partners, please. And lining back up. Lining back up. Lining back up, please. And we're going to come up onto our toes, give a little shake, and dropping onto the heels. And feet shoulder width apart, hands in front of the lower dantian, and we're going to do drawing chi from earth and sky a few times. Okay, finishing off with the hands in front of the lower dantian. Nice deep breath. And relax. Feet together and bow. Thank you very much. We've got a couple of minutes until the next lesson, which will be weapons with Buddha-san. He's just here. So yeah, feel free to grab some water. No worries. Yep.
Femina.
Thank you very much for watching. Up next is weapons with Buddhism.
Hey, but that's it.
Is it on? Oh, it is. Oh, but it's not connected. Right? Shouldn't it?
This good connected.
Oh, that means it's on, but usually
Yeah.
this light means it's connected to that. Hello? Hello? You can, okay. It's not at all. There's no light at all now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just green on the other side.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Okay. Brad makes it red. He's got all that chi. Too much chi.
Just like, because I choke him. It's just it.
Oh.
It was just like, oh. Oh, that's so scary.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make my comment there. I gotta
No,
make
don't.
no, yeah, it would have been inappropriate.
Yeah.
And there's people listening, so. Did we lose some people to go to the bathroom? Did people leave to go to the bathroom? Oh no, I think everyone's here. Yeah.
I'm just going to sit in and maybe just try and do things with my arms, so I'm not going to do anything on my feet.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm just going to
Of course.
and try and follow along.
Yeah,
I don't want to miss this lesson because it's the last bit.
yeah, right. And we're gonna do the last bit today.
Yeah.
But you'll have another opportunity, and yeah, there'll be more chances, right? Because you're 2 weeks in.
Yeah, and I reckon I'll be back in a couple of days.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, because Monday mornings, obviously, probably not tomorrow, Monday, but Monday, Friday are always good times to review. And once you've been shown it,
Yeah.
then you know the whole thing, and then it's like just ask questions away.
Yeah.
Oh, what part's this? What part's this? Oh, this. And there'll be, so you'll have a couple of those sessions, and then also,
Next week.
yeah. And then Monday evening too, but again, it probably won't be quite ready. But then there's next Sunday, which we're still going to be staff, and we're just going to go over it again and refine. And then you'll also have again Monday morning, Monday afternoon, and a Friday morning. So you'll have time to work on it.
Okay.
Yeah. With like an instructor helping if you have any questions. Yeah.
But I want to get it all done.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, that sense of accomplishment is huge. Yeah. Yeah, we got you. Yeah. So don't stress about that. Just worry about healing, and we're good.
So I'll just follow along today with a little stick.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, little cane. Okay, everybody. Looks like everyone's had some water and maybe went to the bathroom or thought about it. So let's line back up when you're ready. It's 2 rows, or we can do 3. There's quite a few of us. The 2's fine. 2's fine, okay. Feet together. Let's bow. All right, so Sunday afternoon we do weapons. The weapon this month is the staff, or kun in Chinese. I'm sure I'm butchering that pronunciation. My Chinese is bad. There's no other way to say it. It's just not good. But kun or staff, right? That's what we're working on. Who was here last week to work on it? Just you three? Okay. I'm just gauging. Yeah. That's perfect. So why doesn't everyone come up, grab a staff? I recommend the wood over, or the regular wood over the bamboo, but whatever you prefer.
They shouldn't be too much taller than you, should they?
They can be a little taller than you. If you look at this, you know, the ideal height would be about here, you know, but this is a little longer. It's going to be just fine.
That one, okay.
That one's a little long, but it's fine for training. I think that one's better.
Okay.
Yeah, right? Pick your weapons carefully. Make sure you got a good one.
I'm this tall.
You want to review with the...
Yes, we can do that. On the 3 term.
Yeah. Review that, make sure they have it down solid. You just know the one part, right? Yeah, okay. Laura knows the other part. You can talk to her a little bit about the beginning. And then everyone else slide over here. All right, sorry camera. We're going to end up asking you to move a little bit, but that's all right. You can have some excitement. Right, so. I think you're over here, Jordan. Were you here last week?
We learned a few of the moves. Just the beginning, yeah. I don't know how much they learned. We all did the same thing.
You were there, so you both were here last week.
We weren't here, but we learned it later.
Monday.
I think they caught
Master. Okay. In that case, let's switch. Yeah. No. You stay over there, but she's going to help. So just work through grip, doing the 4, getting the hands rotated. And then if you want, you can get them to work on the steps and the 90 degree. And then hopefully they can just jump in. And if you're really ambitious, you can teach them the 3. You know what I mean? From here, just opposite feet, but right?
Yeah.
And just teach them that. Yep. Just that. You don't even have to teach them the turn. I mean, we'll see how much time we have, but. Okay, so for the rest of us. Okay, so show me what you got. Right? So let's. So what do you have?
I'm like, you know,
I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so let's go through it once together. Yeah. So, yeah. We're gonna go once and then we're, yeah. So just a couple things that we want to work on, real basic still. Right palm up, left palm down, right? This palm up, left palm down, right? It's very start. Everyone's in this good position, right? Yeah, right? So we started, get that right hand in position so that it's about an elbow's length away, right? That's what we're always looking for, is for our hand to be an elbow's length away depending on which side we're striking. So here we are, right foot in front, right? Right hand right there. We just did a little stab right to the throat. So try to get your right foot forward. Yeah, and a proper, yeah. You had it. Oh, what? Well, we want a bow and arrow stance, so not too narrow. No, you're looking good, right? So we open up that right foot. We step forward with the left, and it's a sweep to the right, right? Sweep to the right. Step forward, pull it up, get that left hand in position. Slide the right hand down. Right? Get that, use that knee. Try not to lean forward. Right? The tendency is to want to do this, but we want to keep this part of our spine and our tailbone down and straight. So the spine is straight, tailbone is down, because we're getting this power from the leg. So we don't want to, right? Because you can already see my feet want to come up, and I'm losing my balance. Instead, yeah, you step. Always step, then strike.
Just changing the hands on the move.
If you can, yeah. So don't slide that right hand down too far. You're getting it a little close, so it's like this. We want a little bit more. Yeah, your left hand is really good. Left hand's in a good spot. So we've done our straight, right? Do we remember? Block. Shuffle. Now again, try to get those hips squared up. If you're noticing that your hips are having problems square up, your stance is probably too long and too narrow. So go wide and not so long. Only a half a foot in front, right? Let me show you. You want your heel here. Yeah, now that's a stance, right? Yep, and you adjusted. Nice, you could go a little bit wider even. Yes. You can put it back there a little bit, not so long. Just about half of your foot in front of it, right? So if your heels, yeah, exactly. Yeah, now you got it. Perfect. I like it. It's a little wide, but that's okay. That's okay. Get those hairs, yes, get those hips squared up. Looking pretty good. You could probably go a little wider. Right? Well, the thing about going wide is it helps you get your hips straight. So as you can see, and you can all kind of try it with me, if your stance is really narrow, how awkward is that? Right, now try to get your hips. Now just let that leg sneak out. And now it's like, oh yeah, this is comfortable. My hips actually want to face forward. The second we're here, they want to, it's like this. And we're not really utilizing our hips. Yes, sir?
Why do you want the hips to face forward?
Because in order to get the real power through, right, I'm getting the power from the back leg, and I'm using that hip to drive through. It goes forward. Yeah, the front part of the hip comes back, but it's just like a, right? So you don't have to do it overly. We don't want to necessarily be like, but the other thing, so the main thing is the hips for power, right? If my hips are here, all I'm using is my arm strength. I'm only using arm strength. You want to get the hips involved. Turn. I'm exaggerating so that you can see, but you definitely want that. The other thing to think about is if you're my opponent and I'm doing this, I'm giving you my whole back. I'm giving you, and what am I defending? I'm not really in a very good position. My stability is not good at all. I could get pushed this way or this way very easily. Here, where are you going to push me? You're not going to push me back. My leg's locked. You're not going to pull me forward. My knee is bent. Try to push me side to side. I'm stable. Hips, power. Chest, I'm facing my opponent. So there's a lot going on there, which is why we want to get those hips around. But really the power, and we always want to generally face our opponent, right? So back to the fun part, right? Practicing. Okay. Here we are. We didn't even get through the whole thing. But now everyone knows about the stance, right? Everyone's going to have an excellent stance. I know you are, Tina. I can tell. I can tell. I can see your artistic self coming out, and you're just going to whip up an amazing routine right now. It's awesome, right? So we step forward with the left. See, and you can get that turn in the waist there. Again, turn in the waist. Come up. Here, drive it down. And you can really use that leg to push through. Block. Right? Get that some chin, curl, shuffle, strike. Right? Just come a little bit more upright for me, Tina, and you're perfect. Yeah. Get that bend in the front leg. Yes. Now, what do we do next? Awesome, Jordan. Yes. So the 180-degree turn, just to review that. I'll come here so you can see me. We're here. That pigeon-toed awkwardness. As we slide out with the left, pull with the left hand. Get that right hand in position. Pull it back. Get that right hand a little further. Yeah. Now, we're just going to repeat that same sequence. Sweep. Overhead. Block. Shuffle. And now we just turn 90 degrees, so we just turn on the heel. So we're just going to face this wall, because that's a 90-degree turn. As we do it, we pull back with the left, get that right hand in position, sweep right. Step forward with the right. Overhead. You got it. Yep. Block. Shuffle. Stab. Yeah, try to get that foot right here. Right where right there. Now your hips are going to want to straighten out, and you can get more power. You might not realize it in the beginning, but as you do it more, you start to realize, oh wow, it's significantly different. Because you're using your whole body, which is the real point. We want to use our whole body. Sure, we can swing our arms, it's going to hurt, but using your whole body, a weak person uses their whole body is stronger than someone who has really big arms, right? You're just going to win. Your whole body, your legs are going to be stronger. Your whole body is going to be stronger. The core engaged. So let's see how much of that you guys remember. And if you lose count, Jordan's been very good at remembering. No pressure, Jordan.
A little bit nervous when I'm knowing someone's watching me.
Oh, no one's watching you. No, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, I'm watching you, so you have to be mindful of that. Yeah. So, right?
Is there an opportunity to do it for left-hander?
Not really. Are you a left-hander?
Yeah, for me it's everything. I have to think different.
Yeah.
It's not really logical.
For the Tantau, there can be. But for this, because it's a two-handed weapon, there really isn't.
Yeah, it's just the direct. I would do it in another way. But
Yeah.
it's okay. I'm learning that. I need more steps maybe.
Yeah.
More patience.
Right? Sweep. Yeah, sweep low. So we sweep to the right. Then we do an overhead. Yep. And when we do that at overhead strike, really try to get your front foot in place before you release. We want to, in general, we always want to have our feet in set, not in a position, but set.
have the feet set, so then we have the control and we're stabilized. So then we can really use the power. If I'm doing something like, I don't have that same control. Yeah, maybe in the beginning I can generate a little more power, but as your technique gets better, you're going to be able to surpass any power that you think you can get by kind of cheating with the step. Instead, if you get that and then you come through, yeah. Yeah. Right, curl it, shuffle. And again, that shuffle, push off the back, bring that right foot forward, and then the left foot will follow. Sorry, we were going through the sequence there. We should go through the sequence.
I'm good.
Yeah. So we can come over here. No worries. Yeah. So, right here, right? Right hand up, left hand down. Step forward with the left. Strike. Right? Step forward with the right. Yep. Now step forward with the right. Block. Yep. Try to get that step there, then strike, instead of, right? So just work on getting the step and then the strike. You know, the power will come. We don't need to focus so much on the power. We want to work on our technique first, making sure our hand is in a good placement so that we have the right amount of leverage with the staff. Otherwise, if your hands are too much like this, we don't have great stability, right? It's like I'm swinging a bat. That's too big for me. Yes. So, the best way to do that is if you make sure that your stance is, as it comes in, I just move my left arm and my left leg at the same time. And so when I'm turning, I'm pulling it. And then when I get in position, I let my hand sneak back in, and then I strike. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So there you are, right? And as you're coming in here, you can let it just turn naturally with it. Yeah, exactly. And then it just wants to come back. So you can really use the momentum. And this is how we can get flow in this routine. Yeah, the step is a little tricky. You definitely want to spring off of it and end in a good bow and arrow stance. So the key is wider.
Yeah, and also you really momentarily on your feet together. It's that beat, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's, for me it's like a dance.
I was just doing it slowly, but
Yeah, well, I mean, in the beginning you start slow, right? Trying to, again, it's not about trying to get all the power and speed through when we're learning something. We want to get the technique so then we can get the maximum amount of power and speed through. If we cheat and are just swinging wildly, you're going to have a plateau that you can't go any further. Looking pretty good. The stance can use a little work, but I mean... Yeah, you tend to go a little long and a little short, which happens when we go long. You know, but... yeah, a weekend, you're doing great. You know what I mean? Like when you put it in context, it's like, I never walked like this ever in my life. And
So this is more close.
yeah. Yeah, just get that back leg straight. Go wide. Think shoulders. Think your shoulders got to fit between the feet.
Even when young, I was in a narrow stance.
Yeah.
So it's just a habit.
Exactly, and that's the thing is we all come with these habits. Mine was yeah, right. Right, whatever muscle memory.
Waddling.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but everyone has them. And those are like the biggest challenges, and they're different for everybody. Yeah, mine was I always leaned forward. And like, I'd be doing my routine and I didn't realize, and everyone's like, you're leaning forward. And I'm like, what? Nah. And then I see it on video and you're like, oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Like, that's not good. Okay, I guess, and then you change it and you're like, it's a process.
Watching yourself on video looking horrible really drills it in.
It's a very humble, it's a big slice of humble pie. Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to rush, but what's after the third step? So after you do it for the third time, what do you do?
So then we do what we're going to learn next.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to learn the second half of the class.
Got it.
So I just want to make sure that people know.
Drill this first time.
Yeah, the first half is just kind of remembering what we did the previous week or working on some of the basic skills. And then what it is after you do the last one, right, and you turn and you shuffle and you're here. Yeah, it'll actually be facing forward. But
I have a monkey.
right, and then you do the four corners. Come back.
Can you remember?
Yeah. No, I can do this.
I think I need to see one more time.
And that's the whole routine. That's the end.
That's it.
That's the end.
We're not going to learn it all today, though.
I'm going to try.
Let's do it.
Yeah. What? So with that, you can just come down. But it's a double. It's 1, 2. Yeah, it's a monkey squat. So to flare it out and make it look better, right? With a nice soft landing, jumping up. But it can also be done, and I'll repeat this, but it can also be done with a, just sit down, right? But you want the front leg down. So you want the right leg down, and then you just come up, you can step, come into another monkey squat.
Rather than doing the jump.
Rather than doing,
From one to the other, you can step from one.
yeah, there's, the jumping is to make it look cooler, a little bit more, a little bit more performance-based. Right, it has a nice look to it, right? But it's not mandatory. And in the beginning, just try to know what it is. I personally couldn't do monkey squats when I first came, not very well. I had to do them like this, right, like so many people do. So I had to practice a lot before I could do it. And it doesn't take much. We do switch, but you can always, like, okay, a proper monkey squat is this, right? But if this is what you have to do, then this is what you can do, right? I mean, we have to work with where our body's at. We can't be like, oh, well, I've conditioned my body and I have these injuries and I have these ailments, but he told me to do this, so I'm going to do it. It's like, unfortunately, our bodies don't really work that way, right? Yeah, so, loosen it up, get in there. It won't take much if you're really interested. Just doing this a few times a week will loosen up your hips. You have knee injuries, so be very careful, right? Be mindful. Be mindful, and maybe don't do it because you know your body better than I know your body. Yeah, exactly. And some people, when we're practicing this, they won't even go down. They'll just jump back. And then they'll just do that because they can't do the wear and tear. What was it, George?
2 loops, right? Is it just...
Yeah, it's 2 loops into a block. So you're blocking. And the thing with Chinese Kung Fu, 2 means more than 1, less than 3. So, well, it just means more than 1, less than 3. So the reason this is because it's giving you the gist,
right? So I'm not just doing a 1, but I don't need to be so rigid that I'm like, oh, I got to do 2, and now I'm out of position. So it might be 1 and 7/5, it might be 2.5. The point being is you're doing several rotations and getting into position. This is a thread in a lot of the Kung Fu martial art weapons, is that 2 is used, but it's, at least as I was described from Esri, and I could be butchering it, but more than 1, less than 3, so that it's not so rigid. In the West, we think rigid. How many times? Where do I stop? Where's the exact spot where I start and stop? And the Chinese are saying, be natural, right? Flow with it. How do you naturally do that? Like, we're teaching you how to strike, but how would you naturally strike? Okay, now let's harness that, right? That was 2 1/4. Okay, the 1 3/4.
1.36, I think.
Yeah. So.
In the whiteboard.
Yeah. So. Yeah, continue the 3. I'm going to get T, and then we're going to learn that next part. We'll learn the end. Yeah, we'll get the whole end. And we'll go over the beginning with you as well, Laura. Okay. All right, so I'm going to grab the tea. Do you want to grab the tea? Well, I'm talking to Priska, but that's very nice of you. That's very nice of you, Vivian. Yeah. 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 Okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. So how's it going over here? Yeah? What? Slowly. Yeah, well, that's Kung Fu. Hard work over a long time. How far did you guys get?
You turn around and then...
Oh.
So we learned the 4 strikes.
You're working on this sequence. Okay, which is what we did last week, so... Yeah. So when you're thinking block, think some Chien grip, right? So not so much a twirl as a pop. Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, wham! And then keep that, somewhat in front of us, because people have a tendency to do this, and then if it's right here, what am I blocking? You know what I mean? If I'm right here with it, instead, if I'm out here, I'm going to have a much easier time. For example, you're probably not going to be too afraid to swing at a guy who's holding something like this. Like, I'm leaving myself pretty open. I'm not giving myself much room. If I'm out here, I have all this room to defend. So that's kind of the idea that we want to think about, right? Is we just don't want to bring it. You guys aren't doing it, but just so you're aware, you don't want to bring it in, some people, right? Okay, so we're pretty much all on the same page. So let's get everyone, while she's pouring tea, let's get everyone to mildly line up, and we're going to go through these steps. Yeah? And I'll go kind of slow, and I'll give a little bit of direction, but try to create the synapses in your brain. Maybe tune me out. If you don't need me, don't listen. Right? So we're going to start from this position with our right foot forward, and we just striked. You guys haven't really learned this, but this is just the starting position from here. Right? We take a step forward with the left, and this is where we start those strikes. Another step forward with the right. Block, shuffle, stab, 180-degree turn. Now we're going to sweep to the right. Step forward with the right. Overhead. Block, shuffle, stab. Now we're going to turn 90 degrees, facing where the mirrors are. Sweep to the right. Step forward with the right foot. overhead. Watch out for that. Block. That bag learned its lesson though. Right? Block, shuffle, stab. Awesome. Everyone's ready for the next bit? Yeah? Tea's ready? It's hot. Get it while it's hot. Maybe not. You might want to put some water in it. Be careful. You tell her. You tell him. Okay, we're going to have I don't know where the camera is, but we're going to have a little break for tea now. Are we on our phones?
No, taking a nice picture.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is hot. Yeah, definitely going to. So does anyone have any questions about this particular routine or anything really here? Yeah. It's lemongrass.
Because he keeps saying that, and I don't know if. Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, that's where they get their flavor is from lemongrass.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they get it from the cereal.
Yeah, it's an isolated form of it. Yeah, for sure. You know, it's not real lemongrass that's in Fruit Loops, but.
No, it's in Thailand.
Yeah, we're in Thailand. You could have just asked, but.
Not Dimitri on cervix.
Ah, okay.
Just look silly on camera now.
Yes, lovely. Question. We like questions.
The cane stick with both of your hands like firm all the time, or like do you like sometimes like I understand that if you're like striking, you shouldn't like do something like this or something.
Yeah.
Right. You should like at least hold it.
Yeah, you want to have pretty much a firm grip at all times.
More power or something.
Well, it's just so you have control of it, because especially in a fighting situation, if you're teaching yourself in training that you can have a loose grip sometimes, and then someone hits it, knocks it out of your hand, it's right. So we want to teach ourselves as if we're in a fighting. The likelihood that you're going to get into a fight, hopefully, is very low. I don't know what kind of behavior you are when you're not here, or how Estonia is, but right, exactly, you don't know. You know, this could be a potential pool cue if you're playing pool, you know, and you get into a potential fight. That's a pool cue right there, or that's a broom. You're sweeping, you pick up a broom, and you need to defend yourself. Hopefully, you're never in that situation, but this is the idea. So if we're
You hold it so that nobody can knock it off.
Yeah, exactly. So if I'm just like, if I'm training and I'm keeping it all loose, and I'm like, oh, I don't care, it's just training, and then you're actually put into a situation, your muscle memory is going to have you holding it all loose, and the likelihood it gets knocked out of your hand is pretty high, especially if you actually deliver a very hard strike, and you're like kind of loose, and then you look and feel maybe a little foolish because you lost the handles, right? Yeah, so ideally you have a nice firm grip. Really the only time you loosen the grip is when you're sliding. Wow, this is so light. So you can get the shake on the light ones, it's much easier. Yeah, so this is the idea, this is this. So there is, right, you can hear that, but there's no shake, really, where that's what we want. So that's why
This isn't great technique. It looks like I'm getting a lot of power, but actually I got more power there, right at the end, because you can see the vibration. So that's the goal.
So the noise sounds
Right.
impressive, but it's not actually doing what you want it to.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now when you're going left to right, that tends to be more of a sweep. So then that's where you're going to get more of that sound, right? But generally going to the left, you can use it like a punch. So you have a much more of a strike. I should probably have mine, right? So these are kind of and then there's techniques to get a little bit more power. There's the rolling of this wrist. And the rolling, so even when you're doing the shuffle, right? Shuffle, you get this twist. So that's why it's not just and you get that twist. You hear Master Ian doing it, and it's like a cannon going off. You can hear it. It's like, okay, 40 more years, I'll get there. Yeah, he's been doing it like 43, something like that. You know. Yeah, yeah. So, that's the goal, but that doesn't mean you can't get somewhere awesome as well, right? Where you're just floating around. Right. This is what we're going to do next. Oh, these are so much fun. The one I'm using is very heavy and dense. It doesn't want to vibrate at all. This is like a toothpick. It's just like, oh. Yeah.
Are you both doing a weapons demo on Tuesday?
Yeah.
What weapons do you have? Just out of curiosity.
I'm going to do the monk spade.
The monk spade.
Yeah, shovel.
Shovel.
Yeah, exactly. With some rings on it, yeah. Yeah, it used to be, it's rumored that it was Bodhidharma, the gold statue, the patron saint of Kung Fu. It was rumored it was his weapon because he was a monk, so it's nonviolent. And when I read about it, a lot of monks used to carry shovels. And so the monk spade would be like a weapon that a monk would carry because they would bury dead animals or dead people. We're talking hundreds and hundreds of years ago, 1,000 years ago, really. And so that's kind of where the monk spade came from. So, I mean, yeah. Well, and if you can dig a fire pit with it, you can cover up the fire pit. It's a pretty functional type of tool, which this is kind of a theme in a lot of Eastern philosophies and the ritual tools that they would use, like even in Tantric Buddhism and this sort of thing. They were using like tent stakes as part of their rituals. They would hang out in carnal grounds, so they would have like skulls as their cups and their bowls. They would use human bones, right? A little morbid, I know, but there's reasons behind that. But the stake tools, like if you look at all the Buddhist, like Tibetan Buddhist kind of ritual tools, they're all like practical things like a stake or the rope that held up or a pole that was used is also their staff that they would then walk with, right? But that pole would be in the middle of the tent holding the tent up. So it's like, because they're just nomads living. I'm talking specifically about this Mahasiddhas, but there's quite a few nomads. And so you can't like, let me bring my 36 weapons, And they also, a lot of them look like, where's my tea? I don't know. Oh, I bet it's that one, yeah. If you look at a lot of the weapons, they look like something that you'd see in farmers have. The spade, the tiger fork, that's a pitchfork. Even the tantao, right? Ours look like swords, but back in the day, you can almost guarantee they were machetes, right? Some kind of, because it's a single knife is what it's called. So some kind of machete, some kind of, like in this kind of environment, everyone has a machete, right? To fight back the jungle. You need it constantly. Cut up the bamboo. So.
I don't know. I don't know because Thomas wants to do it that time, don't you?
Yeah, I saw that. Do the cane. Yeah, you want to demonstrate it for us right now? You don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you don't, I will. How about that?
Yeah, do it. My game is not great. I don't train it. Most of the time I do it together.
Synchronized cane. It's coming, 2024 or 2028. You're going to demonstrate. Oh, we're going to do synchronized? That's...
It's boring. It's boring.
No, it's awesome. This is my favorite routine. Well, it's one of my favorite to do. Yay! Nice work. What? No, I don't think so. There was a part that I was wondering about. This part. Because it was backwards from where I was looking, but I'm not sure. I think you did it right. But maybe you want to do the staff for the routine. That was just a joke. Your cane looked fine. No, not now. I meant for the demonstration.
Oh yeah, I can. I mean, I need to grade on it.
Yeah. So let's see. How was the cane? Was that? Yeah. If you can get it to where you can wrap it around a little bit more, then you can get it, right? Yeah, where it's Coming in. Right, yeah. But looked great. Yeah. Okay, let's finish up our tea and learn the rest of this routine, or at least as far as we can get. Yeah, you might not want to use that one.
Maybe I do.
Oh, do you?
Maybe you do.
Not really, but this is the one I grabbed, yeah. Okay, what do you remember at the beginning?
So it's bell, this, that, and then overhead.
And you stepped back there.
Yes.
Yep.
Stepped back. And then
Brilliant. Brilliant.
the footwork obviously you can't check, but more or less.
The upper body looked flawless, so great. I saw it in my mind's eye. Okay, so does everyone, who feels confident with the part that we were just doing? Jordan does. Most people do. Who doesn't feel so confident with the part we just did? Okay. All right, well, let's do it one more time, and then we'll go right into the next one. So I'm going to do it to try to... Yeah, because ultimately, well, I'm just thinking like, it doesn't really matter, except for it'll end up that'll then be the front when we turn. So I'm just thinking logistics, trying to make it easy for everybody. Yeah, so we'll go this way. It'll make sense. We're going to start like this, right? And then we're going to make a 180-degree turn, right? Step in with the left, sweep. Pull it, get that left hand in position, overhead strike, block, shuffle, stab, 180-degree turn. Bring those feet in, turn the feet over, sweep right. So when we turn, yes, exactly. That's exactly right, Steve. So as you turn, right, we want to pull it back and get that right hand in position, and then we can just step, bam. Step again, overhead, block, shuffle, strike. Now turn 90 degrees so we're facing there. Sweep. So again, when we turn, we want to pull with that left hand to get that right hand in position. So we're here, and as I turn, I pull with my left hand, and then it's like cocked and ready to go, right? And then sweep right. Step with the left or with the right, overhead, block, shuffle, stab. Yeah? If you can, try to get this foot right here. Yeah, get those hips squared up, right? So then we can, and then we can face our opponent and not give our back. Right? So we have that part. From here, if I just back up a little bit. So now we're back to our center. From here, we're going to do a double and come down into a monkey squat on the second one, into a block.
Did you do it?
Yeah, so from here, right, I just stabbed, and my right knee is what's going down. So go around, right, once, and on the second time, come down into a block. So the thing to realize is, I already told the rest of the class this, but you're going to hear it again, and people online are going to hear it again, but it's 2 turns. 2 turns. 2 turns means more than 1, less than 3 in Chinese. Yeah. So because
we want to move naturally. And if I'm here and I'm like, 1, 2, and now, but I need to time it so I only do 2 and then I'm in this, if it's 1 and 7, 1.75 or 2 1/4, it's going to be okay. I end up doing kind of like 1.75, almost 2, sometimes 2 1/4. The point being, you're just going around twice. Don't get so fixated on, was that exactly 2? Did I go a little bit over? Was I a little bit less? Right? The point is, we're just going around twice. And how we want it to look is something kind of like this. But we can just go around once and then come down on the second one. So if you're going to jump back, push off the front foot, which is the right foot, jump on the back foot, and come down into a monkey squat. You don't have to jump back. You can just come around once, and on the second one, bring it down. Ideally with our hips facing the front wall here. Right? Yeah? Everyone's pretty good with that? Yeah? I mean, it takes a while to get it mastered. So, it's a block. But you want that right foot forward. Yeah, so Tina, you keep wanting to bring your right foot back. You keep kind of doing this. But really, we want you to just drop that right knee. Yeah, so if you want, you can shuffle back and into it. It's basically, the idea is you're kind of getting out of the way of attack and in a block, a defensive position. And then we're going to get up, move that hand. So when you get up, that right foot should be forward. Get that right hand in position by pulling with the left. Step forward with the left, come down into a monkey squat, and strike. So, yep, there you go. And we're striking, so we should be on the knee. You're like this, get it more like this. Yeah, exactly, yep. Yep. Yeah, if you gotta do this, that's fine. That's fine. No one's expecting you to be able to do amazing monkey squats, especially if you arrived yesterday, okay? Or even a week, or even if you've been here for a month. No one's expecting you to do monkey squats like it's nothing, right? We've been doing them for months. I've been doing it for years. It takes some time, right? So again, that movement, we shuffled, we strike, come around, come down. 2 times. If you want to shuffle back, awesome. It's the best way to do it, but you want your right leg down. Patty, right leg, the other leg. Yeah, and you want that one in front. So your right knee should be in front. When you stand up, your right foot should be in front. That's how you know you're doing it right. Right? And if you want to shuffle back, you push off that right foot, the left comes back, and then you just drop the right down. And then from this position, we pull with our left. You can jump up, or you can just step forward and strike. It's exactly like that. Yeah. Same kind of transition. We're always pulling with the opposite hand to get the other hand in place, right? This is how we move our hands on the staff, is you pull with the other hand to get that hand in position. So when we're on the ground here, as I'm coming up, I'm moving my hand. As I'm stepping forward, I'm moving my left hand. As I'm coming down,
I can actually use the momentum of that to get the strike. Yeah, it's about the outside of my right shoulder, right? So I don't want to be doing this. I'll show the class this. This is our center line. This is the point of attack. So I want my defense here, right? It doesn't do me any good if I'm like this and you guys are my opponent. No, right? So I want to be here with my defense. Now if I come up and I strike and I'm way over here, again, where's my opponent? My opponent's right here in front of me. So I want to keep this in front of me. And if you notice, the staff is just outside my right knee. It can be a little bit more, but we want to avoid anything like this because I'm exposing my back. I've lost sight of my actual opponent. And for what? Just so I can make it look really cool? You know, it's not that great. So we more want to have that just kind of outside that, right? And then we're going to step up. Yeah? Okay. So again, we stab. Shuffle back, 2 turns. Second one, come up into a defense. Come up, step down, sweep. Right? Now we're going to step up. We're going to pull with our right hand to get that left hand in position, just like we did when we were doing that sequence before this. Step forward with the right foot, overhead strike. Right? This is something we've already done, right? Right? That overhead strike, we've done a bunch. And now we're going to do something called the 4 points. If you're looking at the square in front of you, we're going to be attacking the corners, right? So if you're right on line with one, go to the opposite outside. But we're going to turn and pivoting on our left foot, and we're going to go to a 45-degree angle. So you should be facing those corners, and we're going to strike someone in the head. So definitely keep it up high, strike in the head, right? And we want that left hand on our Qing Ming because that's where we keep it when we strike with the right hand, right? When we strike to the left side, that left hand's always here. And now we're going to step back, center, but we're going to strike to the other corner. But we don't have to turn our feet, right? We can just have a forward stance, strike the other. What? The same strike. Wham, right in someone's head. Right in their noggin, right? Whoop. I told you not to touch my nachos. Don't touch my nachos, right? They learned their lesson. Whew. Right, so here we go. Turn, stomp their foot. Yeah. You know, don't do it too hard where you break the stick or the floor. But yeah, exactly. We want that pressure. Now, we're going to step back and do the same thing again over here. Right? What's that? Your left hand stays in the same spot, but when you bring it down, your hand slides. Because what we want to avoid is you want to avoid doing something like this. Right? Look at, my stance doesn't look too good. Right? So I still want to stay upright. I want to push through that back leg so I can slide my hand down and push on it. Right? Bam! That just busted somebody's toes. Yeah, they're frustrated right now. They're not going to be able to walk for a while. I know, it's a sad story, Jordan. You're absolutely right. Right? And then we come up, boom, smash it some more toes. Okay, so let's try that sequence again. Let's the whole thing. Yeah. Right? So we just shuffled and stabbed. A block. A sweep, overhead, take a step forward with the right foot, overhead strike, right? 4 corners.
Yeah? Now do one on your own so I can watch. From the strike. From the strike. From the shuffle strike, right? So we shuffle, we strike. If you can, try to get those hips squared up. Get your stance wider. Yeah, like that. And now, yeah. Monkey squat, right? I'm not expecting to get down in a monkey squat, right? And then we do the sweep. Yeah, get those hands a little further out. You don't let them get too close. I know you want to swing it like a bat. Yeah, your right foot is what's moving, your left foot staying pivoted, right? So we did the overhead, and for the 4 corners, it's just my right foot that's moving, and the left foot is just pivoting on its ankle, right? Boom, boom. The tricky part is we're attacking 45-degree angles from our center, but we're only doing one step to a 45-degree angle. The other step we're facing forward, but it's really easy to attack at a 45, right? So, yeah? Yeah. I saw the power there. Okay. You don't have to turn so much. You're turning here. Think. Yeah, exactly. Think right here. This is the angle, right? This is the corner. So you don't have to step too far. Yeah. Your step back is perfect. Your step back is perfect, and where you're striking is great on the step back. This one's just a little, you're almost 90 instead of 45. Yeah? People feeling ready for more? Maybe not so much?
Can we do that much with you one more time?
What's that?
Can we do that much with you one more time?
Yeah. So, okay. We just did our block. We shuffle, strike. Come back. Forward into a sweep, overhead, corners. Yeah? From here, as you pick it up, you want to pull that right hand in position, and you're going to step back with the right foot. Now the trick to stepping back, some of you have heard me say this before, but it's worth repeating. You go out wide, right? So the tendency is for people to bring their foot straight back, and everyone can do this with me right now. Okay, get your right foot forward, get into a good bow and arrow stance, and then just take your foot straight back. And now turn that left foot in and look at your stance. That's not really a good stance. No one's stance is good. We all got Fs, right? So here, now, try to bring your foot out wide. And now turn your foot in. Now how's your stance? Yeah, much better, right? You got your square, your hips, although no one's hips are facing me, and we all want all the hips to face me, you always want your hips to face the front. Yeah. The trick to that is don't turn your feet too much, and don't keep your stance too narrow. The wider, it will naturally pull the hip over and make you square up. Here, my hips already want to leak out this way. Now if I'm doing this, well, right, my hips are way over here. So I got to open up my feet a little bit and pull them a little bit wider, and it brings the hip over. It's a very crucial point. And it's hard, so don't worry if you're not getting it right away. But
changes the amount of power, speed, accuracy, everything where your hips are. Otherwise, we're just doing a lot of arm instead of getting that whole body, right? Which is what we want. Okay, so we're here. Everyone is looking decently comfortable with this, right? Right foot forward. We just stomped some guy. You know, his sport ball team beat my sport ball team, so I hit him in the foot. You know, probably not appropriate, but I had too many beers, right? But I hit him in the foot, and now we're gonna pull, get that right foot, get that right hand in position. So pulling with the left, step back with the right. And if you look, you're probably somewhat in a position. You don't have to bring it back so far. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. So the key, when you go out wide, once your foot gets to that 1 o'clock, stop. If you keep going, it ends up getting to like 3 o'clock. And then this is not a good stance. But once it gets to that 1 o'clock, just stop and turn that front foot in. And you're going to be in the right position. So you go out wide. Once it's to 1 o'clock, just turn that other foot in. And it's like it takes all the guesswork and like very easy on the brain, right? So from here, we come step back, pull, get that right hand in position, and you can maybe guess what we're going to do here. That's right, Jordan. Jordan knows. A sweep. Right? Now, once again, we're going to pull with the right hand. Get that left hand in position. We're going to take a step forward with the right foot. Now, in the past, we've done overhead. This is the only time in this practice we do a side. And you really want it to be a strike. So not so much of a sweep, a strike. Right? So if you do that with your hand, whoops, you want to get some springy power in your hand. So I don't want it to be a sweep. I want to strike someone right on the hip bone. They're going to be in a lot of pain. It's going to be lights out. Right? Hopefully that day never happens. But sweep, strike. We want it to be as level as possible. We want that left hand on the Qing Ming. Right? And we're coming across with the strike to the hip. Yep. Okay. Now can we do that little sequence? Yeah. From where? We'll save some people the monkey squats. So we'll say from here, right? So if you want, you can just be standing as well. So it's from this spot, right? So we're going to come up, overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back, sweep, step forward, strike. Yeah, you're coming in and hitting someone right here. Right, exactly. So, right, step forward, and then bam, explode. Come all the way through. Yeah, exactly. So don't just come down at it, come across it. Don't pull that hand too far. Oh, because I see what you're doing. Yeah, nice. Yep. Yep. But if you can, try to, from this position, step back and then let it rip. Yeah. Try to get that hand a little bit further too. That's a pretty tall one for you, so. Yeah, exactly. Get loaded. Wham! So you can you can release instead of That's not going to have the same kind of power or control. Yeah. Yep. Try to get those hips straight too. Yeah.
The phone doesn't have any battery left,
Huh?
so I can take.
Oh, the mic is off.
No.
Oh, so they still get my corny jokes. Great.
Oh no.
We don't want to deny them that. So what turned off?
The phone in 2 minutes. So in even like 10 seconds. Let's see the routine for the last time, guys, so you can look at it.
Go back to this training. Okay, so what matters, right?
So look at them.
Overhead, corners. Right, 4 points. I should call 4 points.
But if no work, no see.
Oh, the results. Yes.
Again, remember, why? And once it gets to that 1 o'clock, just turn that front foot in. And the thing is, you should keep your hips relatively straight. Sweet. Bam, right in someone's hip. Everyone's looking pretty good with this. Yeah, you feel pretty good? Okay, so the next move.
Okay, so that was just 15 minutes less than usual, but we ran out of battery for this time, and we hope you enjoyed it. It was the staff lesson with Budasan and the defense against weapon with Brad. See you next time. Follow and like. Ciao.
Just push off the front foot. Once that